I am low-key so nervous to be revealing all of these secrets about Las Vegas.
If I had known, I would have done something about it.
What is atmosphere modeling?
It's been around for a long time. It happens all around the world.
Honestly, just really disturbs me.
It can get sketchy really fast, and it does.
If you're unfamiliar with the term, atmosphere models are women hired to look desirable and attract the attention of men.
You get paid to sit and drink and flirt with dudes in a club all night.
The logic is, if a man hears or sees that a venue is full of beautiful women, they are more likely to choose to spend their night at that location.
When guys see girls partying and having fun, they want to pop more bottles and they want to spend more money.
Sometimes atmosphere models are hired directly by a club or restaurant for this purpose and are encouraged to flirt with the guests so they spend more money at the bar.
So yeah, we were like undercover salespeople, and odds are that we got you to spend more money than you ever intended to.
However, a different kind of clientele exists, one that's more lucrative and dangerous. Every weekend, wealthy people flock to Las Vegas to eat, drink, and party. But what's the point in doing so if you don't have several young women by your side to boost your ego? This is also a type of atmosphere modeling, and the women doing it are usually working models or influencers looking to make some extra cash. As clients, will pay thousands of dollars to have a group of women join them on their night out. Although some atmosphere modeling agencies exist, in Vegas, they are often hired through what's known as a VIP host, aka a feeder. Have you ever seen men on Instagram that only post photos with celebrities and large groups of women seemingly partying every night of the week, with the only thing in their bio being an email? These are VIP hosts advertising their services, and if you're a wealthy person planning a trip to Las Vegas, you can hire one to take care of everything necessary for you to have a great weekend. The three most commonly requested things are reservations, and women. If you want X amount of X substance in your hotel room when you arrive, VIP hosts can do that. If you need last-minute reservations to an exclusive restaurant, VIP hosts can book that. And if you need 3 blonde women and 4 brunette women to follow you around that weekend, they can take care of that too. No matter how bizarre or specific a request is, VIP hosts will make it happen. They're able to accomplish this because clubs, restaurants, and drug dealers want wealthy people to spend exuberant amounts of money in their businesses. These rich clients, who are also referred to as whales, are known to spend anywhere from $200,000 to $300,000 a weekend on nightlife alone. And as VIP hosts are known for connecting whales with businesses, restaurants and clubs are happy to accommodate. This is why VIP hosts are also referred to as feeders. They feed businesses wealthy clients that will spend a lot of money. However, none of them are going out unless they have a large entourage full of beautiful women. According to an interview with an anonymous VIP host in an episode of the Road podcast, hosts will have a variety of different women in their contact list available to offer atmosphere. Photos of these women will be sent to the client, and after he makes his selection, these women will be given a time and place to meet up with them. Although atmosphere models purely offer their presence and will typically make $400 to $600 a night, some will choose to make a little extra money on the side by offering their client other services, at times bringing their nightly total into the 6-figure range.
I've gotten asked, hey, come back to my room and would you sleep with me? We're not like, I'm always very adamant about that, but I also know that there are people who do cross that line.
Right.
Because they're hustling, I don't know.
No, absolutely. I mean, you get your money however you want.
Right.
Although atmosphere models aren't escorts, clients often get confused and feel like they own the models, reportedly touching them inappropriately while expecting them to sleep with them.
Are all the girls who do this doing sketchy things? Absolutely not. Most of them are literally just there to like hang out, get paid, go home. But the problem is men like to test their boundaries. And a lot of young women that I know, girls that I'm friends with, have been coerced into doing things that they didn't initially sign up to do.
Additionally, sometimes the host will require the atmosphere models to sign an NDA.
What's the craziest experience that you've had?
There are a few, but I'm actually not allowed to talk about them because I've had to sign NDAs.
Oh my god.
In an article written by actress and model Ellen Hancock about her experience as atmosphere modeling, she says, "I was on one Vegas Vegas trip and was surprised to find out we would be partying with a well-known Hollywood actor and his entourage that weekend. One of the guys in his entourage, a club guy from New York, took a liking to me. The party went on as usual, but at the end of the night, I was invited with the group to their private poker room. I watched the well-known actor lose $250,000 on a single hand of cards, without a flinch. I felt like I was getting the craziest inside look into their lifestyle. Who wouldn't tag along to see? While hanging out with the guy who had taken a liking to me, he handed me a $1,000 chip. Seriously? Thank you. Though my excitement was short-lived, as it then became clear that he expected me to sleep with him. She describes another celebrity client who took a liking to her, saying, "I had to argue with the client to let me leave and get a taxi. He was trying to grab me the whole time, and his friend told me I better sleep with him, as it was my only chance to be with a celebrity. It was a horrible night, and I was so relieved when I finally got home." She goes on to mention that during a different atmosphere modeling gig for a billionaire, she watched a model receive $60,000 in poker chips and another receive $120,000, while she herself only received $500 for playing true to her role as an atmosphere model, suggesting the other models may have offered other services. Something to keep in mind is that the VIP hosts supplying the women are also supplying the. And according to the interview with the VIP host on the Road podcast, one of the most requested drugs from clients is G.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
I didn't even know what that was.
Deep.
Wait, people are
that's
taking
like
that?
Yeah.
People are taking that?
We'll take that.
Are you sure motherfuckers aren't buying it from you to like other motherfuckers?
Oh, I don't know. Girls love that, bro.
G is known as a date because it's hard to detect if it slipped into a drink, and once ingested, the victim is rendered unconscious and will wake up the following day with no memory of what happened. The combination of supplying clients with young women, as well as a substance long associated with assault, paints a disturbing picture of the situations atmosphere models put themselves into. Especially once you consider that Nevada has the second highest rate of human trafficking in the USA, with more than 300 adults being reported missing every month, and more than 8,000 children going missing every year. During a day-long Nevada sex trafficking and prostitution summit held in February of 2023, attorney Jason Guinasso said, "In the state of Nevada per capita, we have a higher incidence of sex trafficking in our state than any other state. We almost double up the next closest state. It's not because of morality, but because of a supply and demand for women. We've put out a sign in the state of Nevada that anything goes here, and we put neon lights on it and said, 'Come here.' But I think it's time to turn those lights off and express to those on the outside that we're no longer going to nurture that kind of economy here." To make matters worse, regular clients start to get tired of their host's selection of models, leading to promoters visiting college campuses to recruit atmosphere models by offering them free alcohol and a hotel stay in Vegas, just to get some new talent around their clients. And in a TikTok posted by someone with experience atmosphere modeling, they describe a job they booked in Los Angeles, where they found out a fellow model was actually a minor.
So I've talked about being an atmosphere model in the past, but I just found out about a really messed up situation. So flashback to October, I was in LA for an atmosphere modeling event. So my company, the guy that I work with, he arranged like a bunch of girls. Most of them I'd met before. But then he also invited 2 other guys to help out with the event, to bring models. And these guys are well-known promoters in LA. But anyways, they showed up with a bunch of girls. And I just found out now, 4 months later, through my own investigation, that at least 4 of the girls that those guys brought were not only under 21, they were under 18. This event was dinner club after party. And these girls definitely should not have been going to the club and should not have been in this situation at all. Is that those 2 promoters even associate with girls that are under 18. But it's insane to me that these guys are even associating with girls that are under 18 and inviting them to events. It honestly just really disturbs me that I was even at an event with girls that were underage and I didn't even know that they were. It just was not okay for them to be there. I'm just really disturbed by this entire thing.
When you read into experiences people have had atmosphere modeling, you'll find conflicting reports. Some of them claim it to be a very shady business that other women should avoid for their own safety, while others can't say enough positive things about it, claiming they've never experienced anything other than a great night full of expensive food, drinks, and friends.
We do get to have amazing experience. Very grateful.
Every time DJ Snake would come, we would get paid to be on stage with DJ Snake. Like, some people would kill to do that,
Right.
and we're there like, what time is it? When are we out of here? Like, you know what I mean?
However, the same person connecting you with the client is also supplying them with and they're doing so in a city synonymous with bad behavior. Therefore, the one thing for certain seems to be that when atmosphere modeling in Vegas, you're significantly raising your chances of being taken advantage of.